Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 63 of Crusader Kings 2. Before we get started, as always, I'd like to say a very special thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series. Thank you very much. Things are going quite well, I would say. We have all of our own empire. We're actually starting to eat into some of these other empires now. Our king, our ruler, did die recently. We've only been in power for a relatively short amount of time, but things aren't too bad. The council is discontent, but we don't really have any sort of factions against us at the moment. There are a few people forming defensive pacts. Maybe this is something that we should actually make a start on. So there was a defensive pact against us because of the threat, but that actually broke down when our ruler died and we got a new ruler. So if we do want to attack somebody and take something, now might be the time to do it before things reset. If we've got any de jure claims that we can take, we've got a claim on Gwalior Holdings, which I believe are somewhere. They're somewhere. Gwalior Holdings are somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where they are right now. So you do have a defensive pact against us. See, some of these guys are stewards. Now, we do apparently have a claim on this. You're a steward for a kingdom. That should probably work. Let's just go ahead and do it. We can make this a really quick war. This guy's just going to get stomped into the ground, essentially. Let's make sure we are paused. So the auto-save, getting on my nerves, as usual. So let's not be the one leading the centre here. We can have some of the king. Basically anyone that's not me and has fairly decent combat score can just sort of stand in the centre. We are using the retinues for this. I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem. Now there is somebody else here in this war. It's quite possible this could end up being an invalid war, but we'll see. This is our half-brother. Let's give him like etiquette or something, just for a change. So we will go in and try and take this if we can. I think we're going to be able to siege that. He does have other armies around, but he's not particularly strong, so I'm not overly concerned about anything that he might try and do. I'm not too sure who this other guy is. Actually, who are you? That'd be a good question to find the answer to. You are this guy. Oh, right, so he's actually at war for that anyway. So I didn't really need to declare that war. But we can certainly help out with it, I suppose. It doesn't make an awful lot of difference. Plenty of other wars that we can do. We've got a peasant revolt, actually. So we may want to go and deal with that. Let's just quickly deal with this siege here, because we've already got some of it. Looks like that is now freed up. Let's go and move into there. Let's deal with... Right, peasant revolt is over here. How much of my own personal levies do I have around that I could use? That's probably enough. Do we have any more over here that we can grab? We could raise some vassal levies, but... Another 600. Let's get everybody over there. And we'll go and take that. I think it'll be fine. In the meantime, we will attempt to get this. And apparently that has been gotten. Is it us that controls it? No. Why was it showing that it wasn't under siege? Or it wasn't sieged out? That's a little bit weird. You guys all get together over there. More than enough, guys. We're leading the centre. It's only a peasant revolt. I should hopefully be okay. We'll get rid of those vassal levies soon enough as well. You want to marry off to a random courtier. Yep, that doesn't really make any difference to me, so that's fine. You're going to try and unsiege that, which is also fine. You don't know what to siege and what to unsiege. That's got unsieged again. You're actually marching off. That's excellent for us, because now I can march in and siege it myself. So let's go and do that. You're now going to stand still. Although I can take that as an opportunity to chase you down, so we will. We've gotten rid of the... Did we get rid of the peasant revolt? No, the peasant revolt actually moved. And it's being attacked by one of our kings, so that should be fine. We do have 100% on the Peasant Revolt now, so we can go ahead and just disband this army completely. It's not required anymore. And that war ends automatically. We won that war. I'm still sieging this. I actually want to take that now. I might have missed my opportunity, but let's see if we can get there. Let's see if we can get there and do it first. Actually, it looks like somebody else is already sieging it out. So let's get out of there. Let's let that finish itself. We've got chest pains already. We could do without that. You get locked in your chambers, accompanied by a small lizard. When the lizard has died, your chest pains should ease. Yeah, not too sure this guy's qualified. Okay, that's no longer captured. So we definitely want to try and grab that. What's our threat like now? Because we did declare war again. 5.2%. It's not terrible. We've got that again. We're at 60%. Let's go ahead and just siege some of these out. Again, we've got our kings. Well, you've got a revolt going on, so that's fair enough. But I would prefer it if the kings would stop fighting against each other. That would help us greatly. We've groomed an heir. We've got an unmarried son. That's a betrothal, so let's go ahead and do that. You're currently unlanded, which is unfortunate, but I don't have anything I can give you right now. Let's take... We don't really need the gold or the prestige, if I'm honest, but we'll take the gold. Let's go through once again and see if we can upgrade any of our places. Everything should be at least level 2 by now, so we're probably going to have to go through and do at least elephant pens. Anywhere where we can do an upgrade, that is. Not everywhere will allow us to. Everything here is level 2. Let's just go through and make sure everything is level 2 first. Where we can get level 2, that is. And then I guess we'll go through and do all the level 3 stuff. Let's get the shipyard. I know the shipyard's not really that important, but we should do it anyway. War elephant pen, yeah. This one here. It's this one we wanted, actually. Shipyard, yeah, the war elephants is more important than the shipyard. So we'll go ahead and get that done. So we're at 60% in this war. I don't think he's got anything sieged. My liege, it pains me to say, but there is a traitor in the realm. This rotten egg is plotting your downfall. I enclose the damning evidence with this matter, your loyal servant. So this has come from our... is this the marshal? Or is... No, this is the marshal. So who is the traitor? Falsely convicted. Evidence, this is nonsense. This seems fishy. I should notify this supposed plotter. We've got a high intrigue skill, so let's go ahead and do that. See what happens. What is our intrigue actually here? 16, that's pretty decent. We're pretty decent all round here, actually. A pretty decent skill set all around. Our diplomacy could be a little bit higher, but I mean that's why we've taken carousing to sort of try and offset that a little bit. So 60%, you're going to try and unsiege that. That's fine, because I'll win this siege first and I'll just go down there and stomp you. I think. There we go, there's the siege. So let's get down there before he has a chance to unsiege that. It should take him at least one more tick, so we should be fine. Now it's 70%. You trying this again? Let's just keep doing this, because it seems a little bit strange. We've taken somebody prisoner. We're at 99%. I think if we just catch this army again, we should be fine. There is another army over here, but that was only 99%. Can we catch this army? Wow, he's still moving in there. We have inherited a province, a county. That's actually ideal. Which one did we just inherit? This one here. So we could give that to our son. Grant landed title. And we want to give you that. Okay, that's fine. No more unlanded sons. Does that mean we just lost a son? No, it wasn't our son, it was our brother, wasn't it? Okay, that's fine. We're at 100% in this. I don't think we even need to carry on with the battle. So let's offer peace, enforce demands. And we've gained an extra province. Excellent. So, no need to disband this because it's the retinue. So let's just have a quick look at the notifications, see what we need to do. We need to pick an ambition. Our options are limited, so let's see the realm prosper. Our threat has now gone back up to 6.2, actually. That's quite low. There's a few titles we can usurp. Really don't need... Why can I usurp this? Doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, I am in line of succession, I suppose, but I don't want to keep it, so why would I bother? And we obviously don't want to take anything from Tibet at this point. So while we're not actually in... while there isn't really a defensive pact against us that can do anything, is there anything that we want to take? What is this going on over here? Who is your liege? So you are this guy. You're not that huge, actually. You're pretty small. Do we have anything de jour on you? Unfortunately, we do not. What about over here on this guy? Or girl, actually. Free captives. Who do you have captive? Well, quite a few people. But we do have some de jure claims. De jure claim over here. De jure claim down there. A de jure claim there. Another de jure claim. Lots of de jure claims everywhere. That's probably the best one to take. And just get this bit expanded upon. Somebody will come in. The Kingdom of Corsair. Who is this guy? Do we have any claims on you? Got a de jure claim on this province that looks like we're already fighting. One of our kings is, so I don't need to worry about that one. So yeah, let's go over here. We'll declare a war on you. We will have a de jure claim on this province. You bring your buddy in. That's fine. You stay there. Let's go and let's use the vassal levies. Let's save the retinue, actually. We'll use all the vassal levies. Let's get all of these guys up there. Are they all moving? They all should be moving. Fairly big army up there, actually. Speaking of vassals, let's get you down here so you don't get caught out by that army. But we should have more than enough men in all of the vassal levies here. If we do end up having to use the retinues, then we use the retinues. Where is the retinue? That's the retinue there, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll have a big enough army without needing the retinues. Probably won't be long before we can increase the retinues again. So, yeah, some big armies around. That's fine. Everybody's going to merge up here. It's going to be one massive army with a ton of attrition. We need a new Chancellor. Anyone who demands a position on the council, well, you do, but your diplomacy skills 4. Your Marshal's 3, actually. What's our current Marshal? Marshal is 20. You are currently 9. And what is your... Oh, God, you've got 0 diplomacy. You're even worse. Yeah, you're not a very good Marshal. And you've got the pox, which is not good. What I'd like to do, in that case, let's go ahead and appoint this. I'm sorry, this guy's just got so much better Marshal. He should be the Marshal. There's just no doubt about that. For the Chancellor, let's just take the guy with the highest skill. And let's go and fabricate on a province. I think we were fabricating down here. I don't know if we ever got it, to be honest. Let's just have a quick look. Can't declare war because we have raised levy, so I don't even know whether we got that. I won't place the Chancellor just yet because I'm not sure whether or not we actually have that claim already. In fact, I can tell if I've got that claim by clicking on diplomatic relations. Don't think it is a claim. Border dispute, established tributary. Yeah, I don't have an actual claim there. So let's go ahead and get you fabricating in that province there. That'll do us nicely. Right, you guys join together. I would care not to lead the centre if that's alright with you. Let's actually get this king in the centre, the one that's really terrible. It's not a bad idea for us to keep shuffling the kings around. It stops them being able to get too powerful. Defensive pact opposing me has been disbanded. Child lacks an education focus, which is our half-brother. We can marry him off to somebody, actually. Somebody with some... Let's marry him off to this high-skilled homosexual. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Can we not do that? Yeah, do that. That's fine. You still don't have an education, though, so let's go... Yeah, let's give you Marshall. It'll be fine. It's the worst that could happen. So you're putting quite the army together up there, aren't you? Let's go and keep the retinues close by to these guys. Wow, you've actually got that CB already. That was fast. It's about the fastest we've ever managed to get a CB on anything. So there are a couple of different wars going on here. How do we suddenly have an unlanded sun? How are you no longer landed? Oh, it's a different sun. Oh, you've come of age now. That makes sense, I suppose. So, yeah, we need to take this. Let's go up here and start doing a bit of army smashing, and you can move in and actually finish the siege. Because I'd sooner use my army to start taking out their armies. Yep, you seem to be running away. Where am I getting defeated? How am I getting defeated here? Is it because this is another one of my guys in a war? Well, we can go ahead and help with that one shortly. So we're already at 8% here. I intend to keep chasing this guy around where I can. Smashing that army up. We've lost somebody here. Was it you? I believe it was. I think that was our son, isn't it? He's just become landed, so now he's he doesn't fight in the armies. Right, there's a big army coming this way. That's fine. Let's go and get ready to intercept. He's running off. Well, he was running off in the other direction. Looks like we're going to catch him. Now, he does have a slight advantage here. Hopefully we would... Wow, we've already lost one of our flanks. The Vanguard hasn't gone down yet. He's about to lose one flank. Commander was killed. Wow, we got absolutely straight up murdered there. We've now got dangerous factions. We're already pretty old. We were pretty old when we inherited this throne. Right, you're now coming in here towards the retinues with a rather large stack. Now, we can get out in time, which is good. If we go and put the army together, we should have the numbers there to go and deal with that army. So let's deal with it. We are regaining some manpower. Let's just group up. They're now trying to siege us out, but we will get our own back. Would be nice to just siege that because it'd be nice and quick. But let's just go and attack that army. Hopefully this time we get the upper hand. And we did. We did lose one of the flanks, but we won't let them get away with it. We'll chase them down. Let's go for falconry. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can actually get rid of this army. Or at least get its... Oh, +1 diplomacy. Well, that's what we needed. People inheriting stuff. Yeah, let's go over there. 2 children. Our half-brother. Well, we do like going for Marshall. As dangerous as it can be. Diplo for the girl. No, I went the wrong way there. I think we can still catch him up, though. Another guy up here sieging stuff, but that's not the stuff that I'm actually sieging, so that's fine. I don't know how we're at minus 7% in this war. I mean, okay, we did lose a battle pretty bad, but minus 7%? Don't think it went that badly. I'm a falconer. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Extra 1 diplomacy. Right, this army's down to like 800 now. Not sure it's big enough to do anything. Right, we've wiped it. Let's go down here and take this back. And I'm not too sure why we have so little war score, but I'm sure we will get it back. But that is going to be a good place to stop. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring this entire series. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye for now.